Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, herzlich willkommen zurück wieder bei Horizont 0 Morgengrauen und wir machen uns auf die Suche nach Gaia. Und die Eclipse sind bereits hier, weil wir hier alles andere als lautlos eingedrungen sind. Was haben wir denn hier drüben? Wir haben noch einen Holoprojektor. Boop. Hier drüben haben wir noch einen Holopoint. Was haben wir hier? Das sieht ein bisschen sehr maschinenartig aus. Was haben wir hier? Simulation Results. Was steht da im Notizbuch? You were not kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Ja. Gaia hat diese ganzen Maschinen gebaut, die so tierähnlich sind. Habe ich mich erschrocken.
And this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real. Gaia's already learning. In simulations, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. So, yes, time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Which part? It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, Ravagers, the Thunderjaw. How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
In dem Cauldron mit einem Thunderjaw bin ich noch nicht gewesen, aber es ist schön zu wissen, dass es einen Cauldron mit Thunderjaw gibt. Hephaestus. Okay, Hephaestus ist dann quasi der Mechanismus oder die Ideen, die die Cauldrons antreiben. Sehr spannend. Ach nein, hier war ich. Hier habe ich ja gekämpft. Und hier geht es eine Treppe hoch. Haben wir hier hinter irgendwas Spannendes? Nein. Na dann rauf. Ich stelle mir nur gerade so ein bisschen die Frage, welche Motivation Silence hat, uns weiter zu helfen, sobald, oder uns überhaupt mal zu helfen, sobald er alle Informationen hat. Sobald wir alle Informationen gefunden haben. Schon eine Frage, die sich stellt. Ein Holoprojektor. Was haben wir hier? Da kommen wir nicht hin. Das liegt hinter einer Wand oder einem Schild. Ach, das ist die Etage über... Naja. Von da links unter uns haben wir
I think this is it.
die Wachen gekillt.
Elisabet Sobeck's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
Jetzt müssen wir uns auch noch in das Office von Elisabet Sobeck rein schummeln. Aloy hat gerade von sich aus ihre Waffe in die Hand genommen. Das ist für gewöhnlich kein gutes Zeichen. Ja. 2, 4, 6, 7 Gegner.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Ups. Muss noch irgendwie rein. Und das hier ist erstmal der einzige Weg, den ich überhaupt lang gehen kann. Sehen die mich, wenn ich hier lang gehe? Da unten ist ein Sniper. Vielleicht sind die auch nur zur Deko und um mich so ein bisschen zu erschrecken. Nee, das Spiel möchte tatsächlich, dass ich mich auf das Level da unten runter begebe. Wie unangenehm. Okay, was haben wir denn hier?
Welcome to Apollo.
Oh oh.
The collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Elbaji.
Das hören die doch alle.
Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement.
Cool.
Apollo is,
Oops.
therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong
bist du.
passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic. Third, the transferal and encoding of all that data onto DNA encapsulated in synthetic fossils. The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula. By which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules, leveling up their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome, and let us begin.
Okay, jetzt muss ich mich durch die Horden von GAIA durchkämpfen, von Eclipse durchkämpfen. Apollo Update. The full of blah 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 has already surpassed entries, blah blah blah. Language preservation is wrapping up due to falling short of a goal to preserve 4,500 languages. Okay. Das macht alles Hoffnung. Sehr gut. Ich hüpfe mal einen Schritt nach vorne und setze ihn in eine Falle. Ich habe... Was habe ich gesagt? 7 Gegner? Schauen wir doch mal, was passiert, wenn wir dem ersten die Lichter auspusten. Und das bist dann du. Shit. Komm, komm. Nicht calm. Komm. Bumm. Ich liebe Fallen.
Looks like I'm clear.
Oh, okay. Drei Gegner.
All of this lost. The ancients wanted to speak to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
I'd have to ditch something.
Wo ist der andere? Da hinten. Aber wo? Was ich ja vor allen Dingen befürchte, ist, dass sobald ich die durch habe, kommen wieder 4 andere. Das ist ein bisschen ätzend. Ey, wo ist der denn? Wenn er versucht, den zu ignorieren jetzt. Auf jeden Fall brauche ich den Aufbau hier hinten nicht mehr.
Stocking up.
Hier war irgendwo eine Leiter. Da. Wie komme ich da hinten hin? Also wenn ich hier einfach den Pfeilen folge, habe ich erstmal nichts. Aha. Ja, das ist doch eine Leiter, Aloy. Ich drück den Controller nach oben und Aloy hüpft aber nicht hoch. Aloy, ich find's super, wenn du die Leiter tatsächlich hochklettern würdest. Sie klettert die Leiter nicht hoch. Ups.
Too close!
That's the last of them. Along once more.
In what should have been a cave of wonders.
Okay, da oben kann ich nicht hoch. Also, diese Leiter, die mich so angrinst, ja. Die Leiter bin ich runtergekommen, wenn mich nicht alles täuscht. Hinten kann ich nicht rum. Achso, na, wenn ich alleine bin und das Spiel schon so sagt, dann glaube ich das mal. Ja, hier war ich. Ich entsinne mich. Das Spiel will, dass ich da hinten rüber hopse. Also nicht hopse, sondern dass ich da hinkomme. Aber wie? Ich probiere nochmal die Leiter. Vielleicht habe ich irgendwas falsch gemacht. Anscheinend habe ich irgendwas falsch gemacht.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's Extinction Failsafe Protocol. The ultimate killer app.
Das Extinction Failsafe.
I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what? Just plumb crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere? That's a tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be, odds are she won't get it right the first time. I mean, imagine you're Gaia 200 years from now and this
Oder 1000 Jahre
biosphere
von
growing
jetzt.
has all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos. Spinning top that won't stop wobbling. Now what are you gonna do? Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess? Hope their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and does what you're just too darn nurturing and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it. But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero. Square one, blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this time, or we'll have to do this again. That's Hades. It's pretty badass when you think about it. Extinction
Wow.
on demand. Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but still, kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
That's a good
We
question.
need more data.
And how does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the Eclipse like
Yeah.
some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
Abgefahren. Noise Complaints interessieren mich nicht. Bisschen Audio würde mich nur interessieren. Hades Protocol. Na, vielleicht will ich das doch mal schauen. Tate here. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solutions for Gaia's rather extreme executive authority. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protective code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip into the figurative captain's chair. Ja, wahrscheinlich ist Hades jetzt dabei. Also Hades möchte ganz gerne wieder alles auslöschen. Aber das ist ein interessantes Stück Information, wenn Gaia noch irgendwo rumsitzt. Dann können wir Gaia, ich meine, es ist ja alles fein. Ne? Es gibt eigentlich keinen Grund, warum Hades aktiviert sein sollte. Aber Gaia sitzt dann vielleicht noch irgendwo rum und kann aktiviert werden. Also vielleicht können wir Gaia wieder die Kontrolle geben. Das wäre nicht schlecht. Und wenn das der Fall ist, dann kann es sich vielleicht alleine gegen Hades kümmern. Verstehe. Archive Abuse. Was heißt das? Okay, das, ja. Das lassen wir jetzt mal außen vor. So, was haben wir hier? Kaputte Sachen. Und was haben wir hier hinten?
Looks like the only way onwards.
Ja. Ich möchte darauf hinweisen, dass wir auch noch oben irgendwo lauter Eclipse in ihrer Hauptstadt stehen, sitzen, laufen haben, rumrödeln haben. Hier sind immerhin erstmal keine Eclipse. Noch nicht.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions. For it is by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project. Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch,
Und wir sind die unmodifizierte genetische Quintessenz von Elisabet Sobeck.
Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances, but as one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial to me. The practical challenges before us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites around the world.
Mother's Womb ist eine Cradle Facility. Dann sind da noch mehr Menschen drin. Also noch mehr genetisches Material.
Let us begin.
Oder? Also das wäre jetzt meine Schlussfolgerung. FC Chambers. Ectogenic Chambers. Bla bla bla. Und hier noch ein Datenpunkt. Cradle Servitor Personae. What?
Are these what I think they are?
Artificial wombs. Machines to spawn a new generation of human beings.
Ja. Und das ist auch die Art von Sache, aus der Aloy hervorgegangen ist. Zu früh vielleicht? Entschuldigt bitte, dass ich das einfach nur so vor mich hin lese. Aber ich bin halt immer noch sehr fasziniert. So. Konnte ich hier was nicht mitnehmen? Ja. Heiltränke habe ich im Moment genug.
Cradle facilities. Elisabet said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
All Mother Mountain.
Ja. Nicht Mother's Womb, sondern All Mother Mountain.
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted alpha registry. I need to search Elisabet's office.
Ah, vielleicht finden wir da die Informationen um... Ups. Vielleicht finden wir da dann die Informationen, um die Tür in All Mother's Mountain zu öffnen. Komm, gib mir noch mehr Data Points. Da ist noch einer.
Looks like it used to hold something. Some component that got removed.
Nuts would benefit from antilopine morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobeck, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the quaternary extinction event.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
And yet...
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe. Am I malfunctioning?
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good.
Bam. Herzlich willkommen.
I can't spare the weight.
Odyssey has failed. Was ist Odyssey? Has informed me that the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seeds, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Wow. Das Wissen ist weg. Wie unangenehm. Ihr Terminal. Wo ist denn Ihr Terminal? Oh. Ist das hier nicht Ihr Terminal? Hm? Hallo? Ah.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah.
Weird.
No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
With this, I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe who gave birth to me.
Who? Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
Oh no, I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Uh-oh.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Brrr. Uh-oh. Whoa.
I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Helis. Helis war doch der Herr... Das ist der Anführer der Eclipse, oder nicht? Jetzt haben wir ein Problem.
My entire life, I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great
Wir haben keine
champion
Ausrüstung mehr.
of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny. Until you came along.
Und wir haben auch keinen Fokus mehr.
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind. As sure as the sun rises and
Der
falls
Rest meines
each
Zeugs
day,
auch in der Kiste ist.
those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why?
Ja, du bist auch der Herr, der Ross
With each
gekillt
dig
hat.
site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed, this pestering doubt grew. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out. In slaughter, I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Ist das ein Halskranz aus Patronenhülsen?
I guess even a monster like you can have a glimmer of conscience. You didn't kill me right away. Turn your face to the sun, child. Dressing up murder as religious sacrifice so you could feel better about it?
No, I never doubted the righteousness of killing you. And yet, your words touch close to the truth. In my heart, I deemed the order to kill you unworthy of me. You were just a savage girl. So I thought at the time. Even still, I aimed to kill you, and yet did not. This failing troubled my thoughts, haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across the course of events. You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here. So that you might die as a sacrificial offering to the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause. Shadow to sun, dark to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds? You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
I'll remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it. You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
Then cage and put your faith to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east.
Oh God.
To rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems
Ich
to have
glaube ihm
been
nicht.
unnecessary.
Also vielleicht hat er den Befehl gegeben, aber es ist noch nicht gemacht worden.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
You're right. I won't even be there to enjoy it. In any case, I couldn't recall
Okay,
the
I
order
won't
even
be
if I
there.
wished to.
Das heißt, es ist noch nicht passiert.
Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible.
Gern geschehen.
You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events? Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
Oh. Wie ungut.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
Meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren, ich drücke den Pausenknopf, weil die Folge jetzt schon viel zu lang wird. Wenn ich das richtig interpretiere, werden wir jetzt gleich da unten reingeworfen und wir haben am Anfang gesehen, als wir nach Sunfall gekommen sind, dass dort unten ein Behemoth gegen diverse Soldaten gekämpft hat. Und das werden wir jetzt wahrscheinlich auch tun müssen. Und wenn ich das richtig sehe, haben wir keine Ausrüstung. Unschön. Und wir haben auch keinen Fokus. Schauen wir mal. Ich bedanke mich für die Aufmerksamkeit und bis zum nächsten Mal sage ich, wie es sich gehört, selbstverständlich, tschüss.